last nail. I'm here again in Boulder. Today is September 26th, 26th day of September. It's Friday. It's about 5:30 and I'm walking down. I tend to do this quite a bit, 14th Street. I'm almost at 14th and Pine, and I'm walking towards the August Stampede with University of Colorado, where we have the Spirit Squad and the band will be performing. Not exactly sure who they're honoring tonight. They usually honor somebody. Okay, I had to cross the street there. I had to do it safely, so I thought it'd be best if I didn't film. But walking towards Lucille's now, a little squirrel down there. But I was mentioning, I don't know who they're honoring tonight. They usually honor somebody. So, anyway, I guess the question goes, well, why do I do these things? You know, I'm pushing 70. Why do I want to come down here to the Pearl Street Mall and film, you know, a lot of college kids? I do it for them. It gets them some exposure on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and I think everybody ends up having a good time, and it's something to film. So that's why I keep doing these. I always walk by the Boulder Theater, and they have Mark Norman playing here Friday and Saturday night. Outback presents Mark Norman. You Don't Say Tour Lounge, open at 5 p.m. So the lounge should be open by now. So, you know, another thing I wanted to do, they've had covering over the Boulder Theater, and it looks really beautiful. They really did a good job. I think it looks like they painted the outside of the Boulder Theater, and it just looks immaculate now. So I gotta say, they did a really good job on it. So I'm down here at the Pearl Street Mall. It's about 5:35, and there are just a load of people down here and a lot of things going on. And it would appear that if they're, I'm pretty sure they're having the Stampede tonight, but it's in a different location. It sounds like they're having an expo probably over the weekend, or maybe even just tomorrow, Saturday, for the Boulder Marathon, or they're calling it the Boulder-a-thon. So it would just seem to me like that's what's going on. But whatever's going on here is great. I'll just kind of go with it and see where the evening leads us. Okay, so I got to the west end of the Pearl Street Mall, and I'm gonna work my way back this way. Now, these are the barricades that they usually put up for the Stampede, and that's what I'm generally here for. But like I said, I'm gonna see where the evening takes me, and it looks like over here, if you could see this archway they've got, it says welcome to the expo. So they got some kind of expo going on, and I think that's for the Boulder-a-thon, because there's a lot of exhibitors, a lot of food trucks. Freddy's Hot Dogs is one of them. They're always out here. And so this is Broadway and the Pearl Street Mall. You can always tell that it's Broadway because they have the rainbow stripes at both ends, and it is a good idea if you wait to cross here. Okay, so now I've crossed Broadway, and they're continuing to put the barricades up, so now I just have to find out where they're going to be doing the beginning part of the Stampede from, because right in front of the courthouse they have all these tents set up, all these VIP tents. So this is going to be interesting how they get both the setup for the expo and then the setting up for the Stampede. Here's some workers doing some setup. Okay, so this is probably where I'm going to end up being this evening. And it's like I said, they got 2 events going on, but this is probably the best place. This is where I usually film from. I could also film from the other side. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see what time it is. It's about 10 after 6. So some of the Spirit Squad people are starting to show up, and I imagine the band members, yeah, the band's showing up too. They're out over by that snack spot booth way down there. Okay, we're finally getting something going here. The truck's gone, and the Spirit Squad is here, and the band's starting to warm up. So tonight I got my black CU hat, and I got my Travis Hunter jersey. And I told somebody earlier tonight that I was Travis Hunter's brother, but for some reason they didn't believe me. So that was good. I know everything's good. Here we go. Now I'm filming.
We're changing name for lifestyle. Am I tripping or am I?
Right. I guess it's just.
But you see how it's already changing? Like it turns off and then it turns back on. Drop your shit back. Even like F 2.8 is what I wanted at. Like nice and smooth, and that should be good.
It's a nice rig. Oh, it's
you already took
must be her rig.
Oh, right, that's hard.
Whatever it is, it's a nice rig that they've got over there. There's some more of the Spirit Squad.
How do I do it?
Got a Boulder police officer that's trying to learn how to twirl tonight. She did pretty good. Or he did. Oh, it was a he. Okay, sorry about that.
People, picture, come on, one by one or all group. You can do an all group one and then one by y'all. Like rabbit? Wait, squeeze in it. Too many people. You'll get in the next one. Too many people.
Right.
Hard. Okay, two. Wait, hold on. Let's take my option. Wait. Do you have it on auto run on?
I have it on just because I knew the light was going to change.
Yeah. Hold up. Ugly Ugly were you even recording? Wait, call.
Okay, cool. I got a photographer, and what I assume is probably an on-campus. Now I'm doing something I've never had to do. Something that happened with my camera, where I think they filled up. Oh, there's Peggy getting on board. but I think I filled up the my card, my SD card, and it won't record. So if I'm going to do any more recording, I have to do it with my cell phone. I'm going to see how that goes. I've never done this before, so let's see how it goes. So when I'm doing video, this is going to screw up my whole attempt here to videotape, but that's just the way these things go. So I didn't know that I hadn't formatted my card, but yet nothing's showing up on it right now. So I had no idea that I probably had a previous video on my card still. So that's probably what happened. It's the first time that's happened in about 115 videos. Okay, that's Betty up there. I don't know, he's in the back of the fire truck. So I don't know, I might have to abbreviate this video. That is, might have to end it early, which is disappointing, but I'll just hang it up for now. So there's the guy that I met earlier. Started doing these stampedes. See what kind of crowd here. Some of the baton twirlers. Got a really pretty sunset. It's not really red or anything, just a really pretty one. And there's the fire truck. Okay, so tonight I'm cutting it's short a little bit. I'm a little disappointed in me. I got to find out. I really like recording on my Sony, and I've had to switch to my iPhone. It puts me in a spot, I guess, a spot that I don't want to be in. So the initials are IFU, but tell you what IFU means. It means I screwed up. So anyway, that's what happens sometimes, and I'll get it fixed, and hopefully not do this next time. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening, but I think in the morning they're having some other event going on, and that's why we have all the tents and everything. So let's see how this comes out. Learning experiences are good if you stay positive, and the important thing is to learn from them. Bye-bye, and thanks a lot for coming along the ride with me.